Hey guys, Verlis here, and I am going to make the craziest Pigman spawner yet. From my little research I did on the new spawning and the mechanics behind that, the larger spawning portals, or the larger the spawn portal, the larger the spawner. So, pretty much if I have the largest you can have, which is 23 by 23 in a box, and then I fill that in with 21 by 23, because it'll be the same height, just shorter on the inside, I could technically have the most spawning space in the area possible for the least amount of obsidian. So that's what I'm doing right now. I have this stacked on top of each other, and right now it's kind of a grid-ish pattern. I'm just filling in the holes, so when I light all these portals up and kick on the difficulty, it's going to get crazy in theory. So this will see if we can get the most efficient spawning portal possible with just the largest spawners. So, one more thing needs to be done. We need to put down trapdoors, because whenever the mob walks past the trapdoor, it'll register this as a block and just walk clean off. So we need to do that for the upper levels, since the pigmen will not be afraid of falling to their death. Okay guys, I've finished everything. I just cleared out a little area on the bottom to see how many pigmen we get. So right now we are still in peaceful mode. Let's change that right now and see the madness that comes from the hyper spawner in action. So I'm not expecting it to be too insane to start off, but oh, we already got one, two, dang, two already. He didn't die from that one, but I know why. Wow, it looks like this is giving you about a pigman every, I want to say 5 to 10 seconds. Wow. This is pretty good, I would say. Considering that if you made a spawner of this size, you would easily use more than twice the amount of obsidian, if not up to 5 times the amount. This is just making a large frame of obsidian and then filling it in. And the resource cost is almost nothing for the amount of pigmen you're getting. Damn. So, I would call this a monstrous success for a pigman farmer. Let's go and kind of make it more of a style kind of farmer that we can use. So also here's a quick, rough, really idea of a couple things you can do. Since I made this directly above bedrock, I can't really do too much about it, but some things you can do. So you can have a water system to where each layer, like it'll just go down deeper and deeper, and then eventually you'll be able to catch all the pigmen safely without harming them, and then you could put them into some kind of like suffocator or a dropper to where they'll be left with no health or however many hearts you want them to be at. So that's one system you can do. Another one is you can just let them fall down, like you build this starting above the ground high enough to where they all instantly die over hoppers or into like some kind of system that will collect all of the gold nuggets. So you could do that, just let them die. Or you could put a water break, which means no matter how far this is, it'll reset how far they're dropping right here. And then you can set it to where if you want them to instantly die, or the only reason that you would make a water break is because then you could set it to where they'll fall, I think, 22 blocks, land with a half a heart, and then you can just punch them to death in some kind of like container after you just water them away somewhere. Which is another thing you could do. Or you could do this water break system, like you can funnel them all down, have a final water break, drop them even further. So depending on how high you want to make this, you can set up a system like that, over hoppers, into a chest. And let's just turn this back on really quick, even though it's kind of going to be a little junked up now. But let's go see if we can fly out of here safely without setting off one of the portals, just to see how massive this is. And it's raining, that's kind of fantastic. But yeah, this is about as simple as it gets for as many pigmen as you get. You can't beat it too much. So if you look in here, you just see pigmen are constantly spawning, and it's an incredible system. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, on the outside one, depending on how high up it is, since this one's on ground, I need to block it off so they only have one place to walk. And I hope you really all enjoyed this one. I think this is a revolutionary way of making spawners, because the size of the portal does impact how fast they spawn. So just a thought, just a way to do it. And if you really like this video, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, join the wolf pack, and most importantly, have a nice day.